Guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming channel. I'm Big E. We're playing the World of Warcraft. The Burning Crusade Classic is the flavor. That's Broken Tooth, the rare from the Badlands. We call him BT. This is Finn. This is our Dwarf Hunter. Say hello, Finn.
Hello,
says he. Anyway, we're at the Orbor Harborage, I believe it's called. We're going to finish up 3 quests here, and then we're probably going to be done with Zangarmarsh. Yeah. Got lines of communication. We need to get 12 Marshfang Slicers. We've got natural armor. We need to get 10 Fenclaw hides. And we've got stinger venom. We need to get 6 bleeder venoms. Anyway, let's jump on our steed here. When I say steed, of course I'm talking about Rammy. Anyway, we got joyous journeys happening. We also have Twinspire's Blessing. Take that. A little damage increase. I think we're going to turn Claw on. Just because we're over level here. Of course, he'll run out of focus, but that might probably be okay. Do I care about Vibrant Blood? Maybe I do. What is Vibrant Blood? Oh, I don't... It's not a dot. Maybe he missed it. Anyway, this episode is actually... There was an episode that I had to delete because I didn't have any... The sound audio came through, but my voice didn't come through because I had a little bit of an update happen, and... Yeah, it just didn't work with OBS. Interrupted that. I think he was going to cast that on me. Yeah, so I had an episode on City Skylines, which I redid, and then the episode here, I actually did a voiceover for it and just wasn't happy with it, so we're just gonna let it go. But I'll tell you what we did last episode. We didn't do much. We came down here. We killed Terror Claw, which was a low-level bog strock, one of those crab people things. We killed that, and then we came up here and we killed some muck dwellers and some assassins, and that's all we did. And I complained about my car. Not only in the episode that had no sound, but also the voiceover. So I'm not going to do it here. Not going to do it here. Let's continue. I don't think we need these. We didn't get anything off of that mob there. I think these things are just... Oh, I think he said south and west. Let's go... We'll kind of hug the outside here. And see if we can find what we need. Let me just kind of review the quest here for a second. It's Marshlight Bleeders. The south and the west. Okay. And then the Fenclaw Thrashers are deep in Serpent Lake. Okay. And then these... The Slicers. Okay. Bleeders, Slicers, Fenclaws. And the lake is just all this area down here.
May your generosity be returned to you 100-fold,
says Finn. Guess I hit a keybind there. What was that? What did I... Oh, I hit thank you. I think we need these things. We don't need the gazers. What are you? Spore bat? It's not what we need. Hello there.
How's it hanging?
A little orc rogue. Guess that was a stealthy mob. Is this what we need? No, spore bats. We don't need the spore bats. We need the hostile ones. I don't think we can get what we need here. And the stingers, whatever, they're going to be off the little wasp-looking creatures, I guess I'll call them. Anyway, yeah, so a little bit disappointing. Here's the thing. After the update, I checked my settings, because that's happened numerous times. I even looked at the settings. The microphone was not changed. Everything was how it was supposed to be. Here's what happened. In the advanced audio properties, the track got deselected. My audio track for the mic was deselected. That has never happened before. That's a new thing. Because I did a quick check. I recorded myself without the game on to make sure the mic was on, and it was. Problem was when I had the video going, I guess it overwrote because it only had one track being recorded. I don't know, it probably doesn't make any sense to you guys, but it's just, God, man, it's really annoying, I gotta say. It's damn annoying. Like, I feel like I really should not have to check that deep back into my settings from some minor little update that happens. I'm turning claw off. I do this every time. Magic? We can't get rid of magic. We don't care about magic. I don't think we need these things, the marsh walkers. Anyway, whatever. I'm over it, right? I'm over it. A kill command. Yes, sirree. We look kind of cool. Like, yeah, I think we have some kind of holy halo around us or something. Let's see if I can get kind of an interesting thumbnail here. It's not too bad. Let's give BT a piece of cleft hoof ribs. We love him so. He's our best friend in the whole wide world. In fact, our only friend in the whole wide world. Yeah, so without getting into too much complaining about the car, I have finally figured out why my car has been overheating. I finally figured it out, and it is the worst case scenario. I found out I have a cracked, well, I have one of two things. I think it's a head gasket. It's a head gasket leak. So what's happening is I am venting superheated exhaust gas into the coolant system, which causes the coolant to it changes the boiling point, it raises the pressure. It's detrimental to the car. Not only that, but if you've got a leak one way, that means you've got a leak the other way. So I could potentially have coolant getting in to the engine block, which is where the oil is. And if you get coolant into the oil, your oil will turn kind of like this whitish brown frothy type of deal. Not good. Are these the things we need? It says fen claws. Those are razor claws. It says the dark scaly hides of the fen claw thrashers. Oh, these are the okay, these are the brontosaurus looking things. And did he say Serpent Lake? Serpent Lake. Okay, so that's where we are. Oh, Serpent Lake's over here. I see. I gotcha. I got it. See if we can get our venom here. Probably... Oh, that's not what we need. May have to split this quest up over a few episodes because the drop rates just aren't real good. But maybe we can get one thing done. Anyway, so that's going to be a major problem. I mean, it is a major problem. You're talking a couple of $1,000 minimum to repair that, because you have to take the cylinder head off to get to the gasket. And with that problem, the best case scenario is the gasket is damaged. Worst case scenario is my cylinder head or the engine block is cracked or warped. If that's the case, they have to machine it. It's very expensive, very time consuming. So what I think happened way back when, like 5 months ago, when this first started, I looked down at my temperature gauge and it was almost in the red. That car has never overheated. It has always run nice and cool. And so I kind of freaked out. But I think what happened... So it turns out what happened at that point was my water pump had just failed and it wasn't circulating coolant through the radiator and the engine block, and it overheated. You can't... Your water pump is essential in how your car cools off. And if the car gets too hot, that's what can happen. You can actually damage the gasket. You can melt wires, crack steel. It's a serious thing. Never, ever drive your car if it's overheating. Ever. Never let it get into the red. It's very, very bad. But, yeah, so I think a couple of times, before I could figure out what was happening with the car, it got so hot. I think that's when the damage was done. Because there's no way it's a coincidence. There's no way that all of a sudden I had my water pump bad and I'm venting gas, exhaust gas into the coolant system. It's just one thing caused the other. Let's go a little bit lighter here, because we're pulling threats. I gotta let him get some taunts up here. I'm trying to kind of rush this. These things actually do some damage. Okay, this isn't the worst debuff for us. It's not really a big deal, but let's have a little, well, let's put a bandage on. We'll make up some more bandages as well. Look at this. We could make 200 frickin' bandages if we wanted to. Let's make up 12 to get a full stack here. Not 121. So anyway. So, you know, I've done a bunch of research. I'm going to try the easy, cheap thing first, which is a head gasket sealer. Now, those things have had a bad reputation for a long time, but the past 10 years or so, a lot of time and effort and technology has gone into those formulas. And I watched many a YouTube video, guys who did like 2 years worth of testing with the head gasket sealer. The stuff actually works. There's 2 brands that work. They seem to work better than the other brands. So I'm going to try those first. And it works better with a small leak. So the way that I determined that I had the leak in the car was I jacked it up like a week ago. I went out there, I jacked the front end up really, really high. Took the radiator cap off, and I had an overflow funnel, a giant funnel. And then I started the car, and I let it run. You let it get to operating temperature, that way your thermostat opens and coolant flows through your coolant and the rest of the car. It's also a good idea to turn on your heater, because that opens up the heater core and the coolant can flow. And I was trying to burp that thing, is what they call it, with the radiator hoses. I was doing everything. There's no air. There's no air pockets in that car. But I let it idle for about 15 minutes, and it started to get, too hot, right? Like, it was still within operating range, but it was like getting up to where, like, the halfway point. And I just happened to notice little teeny tiny air bubbles coming up into that funnel. And I could see and smell exhaust gas. That's how you can tell. Well, that's one of the ways you can tell. This fucking venom is horrible, man, the drop rate on it. Yeah, that's how you can tell if you've got a leak. There's also a kit you can buy. A test kit. Where you can test the coolant, and it'll turn from, like, blue to green or blue to yellow. But I kind of tested it the old school way. So it's very expensive to fix. I don't have $2,000, $2,500, whatever it would be. I don't have it to fix it. Are we friendly here or neutral? Yeah, we're not anything yet. We haven't done anything for these people. Or whatever those things are. But I have another new issue with the car. And that's kind of what kicked me off on the other episodes. I can't get my hood open right now. I went to pull the latch on my hood, and the handle and the wire came all the way through into my cab, which means the cable disconnected at the front of the car. It broke off. And the way that the 4th gen Camaros are, pretty much, yeah, especially the 4th gen Camaros, they have a long pointed front end. Very aerodynamic looking. You can't jimmy the latch. You can't reach into the grill. There's none of that. You got about 2.5 or 3 foot of front end. So the way that you get around it, I had to look this up. I jacked the car up. You have to take the bottom, the air dam from the bottom and a couple other things. You have to completely remove it and then try to get your hand up to release it, but I couldn't even see the latch. I couldn't even see it. So I was looking further into it. To get my hood open, I'm gonna have to take the front of my car off. So when my gasket sealer comes, I can't use it because I can't open the hood. I can't. Anyway, that's going on. That's what's going on with me. Anyway, I've got a buddy at the gym. I mean, we're on really friendly terms. It's not like he's my friend or anything, but, you know, I know the guy. He's one of the older guys that works out in the gym. He's got a nice place with a lift. He's got an actual auto lift. And I'm going to basically beg him to use it one of these weekends. Those are the slicers we need. Alright, we just need 2 more venoms. Let's see if we can get one thing done here. But I'm going to jack it up again, and it'll be a lot easier, because I was on the ground. It was hot as hell. I've still got nerve pain. And I was trying to, you know, maneuver. But if he's got the lift, it might make everything a lot easier. It's just really unfortunate timing. Why is he not holding? Are we doing that much? I guess we are doing that much damage. We have this increased damage thing here. So it's just easy for us to pull threat, I guess. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, so I'm kind of in a bad mood, but I'm trying not to. I'm not letting it, like, overwhelm me. It's, you know, I have a bicycle. I have a bike, a mountain bike. A bicycle. Sound like I'm 6 years old. I can ride my bicycle. I've got a nice little mountain bike. I can ride that to the gym. I can walk down to the grocery store and back. It's not a huge deal. Plus, with gas prices, honestly, having that car parked I'm gonna save some money, maybe. Could I please get the things we need? Let's let him get 2 growls off here. There's 2. And we'll just put a sting up and then do white shots here, I think. I could also get into the Viper. Take the attack power off from our aspect. Just regenerate mana. Might be the way to go. There's one. Yeah, so the car's going to be... I mean, I can drive the car a short distance before it gets hot. I can do that. It's not ideal. I really shouldn't, but... You know, I can. Can't take it long distance. Because it will just keep getting hotter and hotter and overheat. So, I never let it get above halfway. Like, it's still within operating range. I don't let it get any hotter than that. Got here. I got Dwarf Pally, level 70. Wonder what he's doing. Maybe farming for stuff? Got the Horde camp right there. Let's see if we can find our last Venom here. We'll wrap it up. Where's my... I gotta change my Hearthstone here. We're still in... Actually, it might be okay to leave it in Toshley Station, because we're going to be leaving this area. There are the Marshfang slicers we need, so I'll remember that for next episode, all the way down here where this dotted path is. We can get that done. Da, da, da. Who's this? Oh, right. Somebody you can get a quest from. If you get neutral with these guys, you can start seeing quests, I believe. There might be an intro quest to do something there. I'm quite certain there is. Oh, a little graveyard here. There's one. There we go. 6 for 6. All right, let's roll back. Which way do we want to go? I guess we'll... Let's go up around this way, I suppose. I'm not looking forward to the Fen Claw things. They're underground. Not underground, underwater. Can we... Oh. Say, can we mount? I've got to hit the right key. I do have to hit the right key. Anyway, I've got some of you may or may not know, I have several YouTube channels. I've gotten rid of a couple. I used to have a, my main channel is like it's a music channel. I got a decent amount of subs, a lot of views on it. Some of my videos have nearly 1 million views over there. It's, there's a link to it on this channel. I've had that channel a long, long time. It's just really cheesy. Whenever I hear a good song or something, a song that I like, I'll just make like a cheesy video for it. It's, you know, it's nothing spectacular. I am proud of some of the videos over there, I will say that. Not all of them, but I'm proud of a lot of them. I've not done anything over there in a while because this new channel is just, it takes up pretty much all my time. But anyway, the point is, I had another music channel that was kind of, not just for YouTubers, it was basically just copyright-free music that you could use on YouTube without having to put any credit or anything. You didn't have to make any mention of anything. You could just use it in a YouTube video. But I kind of got bored with it. I actually got rid of the channel, deleted it. And I started another channel called Big E's Help Desk, which is just a tech channel for helping people out with their computer and tech problems. It's new. I've got a couple of videos over there. Anyway, I'm starting another channel. It's going to be called Misty Mountain Time Lapses. I've got a kind of a nice little time-lapse camera that I used to use all the time. I'm going to start making some time-lapse videos and put them over there with some nice music. I'm actually recording one today and test it out. I love time-lapse video. It looks amazing. I don't have like a $10,000 camera. I've got a cheap little Brio. It's like a Brio 2000 or something, but it works. Anyway, if I get that up and going, get a handful of videos, I'll activate the channel, let you guys know maybe if anybody cares. Stinger venom. I hope to demonstrate the uses of bleeder venom to Anchorite Aram, sure, and the others at Telrador. That's going to require me to double my supply. Thank you for bringing the venom, Vin. It will go a long way toward making my demonstration possible without depleting my personal stores.
So long.
So long, bro. So he had what he needed. He just didn't want to use his. Okay.
Take time if you need.
I will, bro. I'm not in any hurry. I'll take some time. Just gonna sell that. BT, here's a piece of meat for you, brother. Yes. Wait. Oh, it has 3 charges. I was like, I have 3 of these. Just 1 vial. Yeah, 3 charges. Obsidian war beads. I don't know if we're ever going to use those, honestly. Hanging on to the meat, I suppose. What is our leather working?
Seal.
I feel like we're close. I've not really pursued it at all. Anyway, let's wrap it up here. The next episode, we'll finish up these other 2 quests. And then we're going to be moving on. Yes, we are. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. BT, Mr. Finn, and myself will catch you in a future episode.
Till we meet again.
Take care and peace.